Well, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys are all looking very beautiful. My name's Adam Agee, and I'll be your host for this evening's Inspiration Awards. Jimmy Fallon missed his plane, and so you get me. But it really is my honor and privilege to be here, and to be invited back is a great thing. And I love this evening, and I love what it celebrates, and I love the people that it honors and recognizes. It's going to be an awesome night. It's been a pretty good week so far, right? Yeah. We've had a great time together, and tonight we get to celebrate 19 truly inspiring people who help make covenant living come to life each and every day. And tonight is all about what it means to be inspired to serve. And to kick things off, please welcome my favorite Minnesotan, the president of Covenant Living Communities and Services, Terry Cunliffe.
Well, this is over and over when people ask me one of the favorite things about Summit. I can tell you what it's not. That would be a dance-off. What it is this event tonight, the Inspiration Awards, because it celebrates people who are committed to the people they serve and the people that they work with. Every single day across the country, we all live out a promise. And that promise involves more than just completing the tasks that you do every single day, because we are living out a promise because we are driven by a purpose. And that purpose is to create joy and peace of mind for residents, employees, and their families by providing a better way of life. Now, you might have noticed that there's a new word in that common purpose. And we added the word employees just recently. And one of the reasons we modified the common purpose to include that word is because we recognize the combined efforts of the service standards that you fulfill every single day around safety, courtesy, responsiveness, and image. And of course, the full common purpose. So I am super excited, as I hope you are, that the common purpose is really for residents, employees, and their families. How exciting. Inspired to Serve, it's really about exceeding the expectations, going that extra mile, one more inch. And you'll find Inspired to Serve recognition cards around our campuses and at the central office, and they are on display for people to read. And oftentimes I hear residents commenting how much they even appreciate seeing and reading those Inspired to Serve cards. I know that we even post some of our Inspired to Serve cards on our website. So it's just exciting. We see them coming in all over the country, and we just encourage you to continue to encourage your staff members and yourselves, your team members. Don't write an Inspired to Serve card on yourself. That would be a little awkward. But write them as you see them, and even if it's a couple days late. I know, I kind of like that, like, really well done. Yeah. I think I'll write one about the dance-off, like, you know, well done. Anyway, but the Inspiration Awards here are really just a recognition of those individuals on all of our campuses that really shine because of the service that they provide to residents and each other. As we gathered and prepared for this event, this year, there were 307 nominations submitted by coworkers and leaders from every community and the service entities that we have within our organization. Those nominations are broken down into 5 categories: the service standards, which of safety, courtesy, responsiveness, and image, and then, of course, the common purpose. And in 2017 was our very first event where we recognized 9 awardees. And then in 2019, we recognized 19 Inspiration Award winners. It just happens to be that tonight we again are celebrating 19 remarkable award winners. Each of these individuals serve as a shining example of their campuses and what it means to be inspired to serve. I can't wait for you to meet them tonight. So welcome to the 2020 Inspiration Awards.
All right. Our first award category this evening is safety. The Inspiration Award for Safety is given to an individual who is inspired to serve and inspires others by providing an environment that uses training, reporting, and analysis to foster a culture where no one gets hurt. Safety.
I think Monica is deserving of the Safety Inspiration Award because of the commitment that she has to training her staff and making sure that she really understands their questions and concerns about safety, and that they don't only understand what they're supposed to do, but understand the why behind the what, so that they're fully equipped and empowered to provide safe service to our residents. Every day before we start service in the dining room, she meets with her dining staff and reviews practices for safe food service. When there are team members who have English as their second language, she's always willing to step aside and meet with them one-on-one to ensure that they really understand what they need to do to make sure that they're being safe for themselves and providing safe food to our residents.
What inspires me to serve is knowing that the residents are getting the care that they need. It's really important for me to provide exceptional service to the residents because I like coming into work, interacting with them, getting to know them better. They're like a second family to me, so I really care for them. For my team members, I like being able to provide them with the safety information that they need, and it helps create a positive and safe environment at work.
Please welcome this year's winner of the Inspiration Award for Safety, Monica ROBAGO. Our next category of awards is courtesy. The Inspiration Award for Courtesy is given to an individual who is inspired to serve and inspires others by providing an environment that's respectful, helpful, and patient. Courtesy.
I was 100% thrilled. Nobody deserves it more than Don does, in my opinion. And I was so proud of him for winning it. His attitude is always positive. He never has a negative word to say about anything. He approaches everything with a smile and the utmost integrity. Always says hi, welcomes new employees and new staff members. Even before he's introduced to them, he's the first one reaching out to introduce himself. He'll even stop, and if he sees somebody that maybe looks like they're struggling with something, he'll sit down and help them through that.
I think it's connecting with people when you come upon them, you know, whether it's just passing in the hallway or being in your patient or resident room, or another setting, you're connecting with the person where they are and in a way that really tries to interact and show genuine interest in who they are, what their story is. I believe that it's my calling, and what I mean by that is that there are needs that God has given me certain gifts to come alongside and to try to meet. And also, frankly, that as I think about something like the Inspired to Serve, you can only do it in the context of a team that's fabulous, and I just happen to have a wonderful team.
Kathy really shines in those moments of truth. You know, a lot of our residents are courteous day to day in their greetings and in interactions with residents, but where you really see Kathy's courtesy is dealing with resident complaints or concerns. I mean, she could teach a master class in customer service in resolving customer complaints and concerns. You know, she listens empathetically, she acts decisively, she follows up. If I had 300 Kathys, you know, we could turn any negative situation into a win for the campus.
I just take everything on with a smile. Even if residents come down here with an issue and they're really, really upset about nothing being done, I try to make it one of their best experiences and make them leave with a smile, guaranteed that the work that they requested will be taken care of. I enjoy every resident I come in contact with here. Being able to come to work every day, being blessed with the people and my co-workers and the surroundings here at the Homestead.
Rod gets pulled in many different directions, from residents to staff to work orders. Rod has a kind and gentle spirit. He really feels that he's called in the role that he is to be here at Covenant, that it's a ministry for him. So everything that he does, he represents that service standard of courtesy in terms of always having a smile on his face. And that smile is contagious. And everyone knows when Rod is there, their issue or concern or their work order is going to be taken care of, and it's going to be done right the first time.
Being courteous encompasses all kinds of different details. To start with, I think it means that you have a kind spirit about you. You have a spirit that wears a smile and a song in your heart, and as you go about with people during the day, you encourage them, you uplift them, and there's something about your attitude that makes them want to keep pursuing what's right. I'm a follower of Christ, and as a follower of Christ, I believe that people are huge in his mind. Because of that, I need to do all I can to encourage people, to give them a passion. And whether I do that in a speaking mode, or whether I do that in the work performance, or whether I do that in my attitude, it's all the same.
Leslie is a trusted resource for our future residents, adult children, as they make an important decision to move to Covenant Living at the Shores. I know that some of our prospects come in very nervous, agitated, and then when they come out of meeting with Leslie one-on-one, they have a broad smile and they are reassured that this is the best place to live. They all love and adore her. Each day she walks around and says hello to everyone, and she really shows a genuine care and concern about each one of them and exudes the spirit of hospitality and courtesy.
It's really the core of what my job means to me, and it's so important for our residents and their families to know that when their family member moves in, that we're going to be taking care of them, that all the staff is going to offer that same level of courtesy. Many things inspire me. It's just, I come to work happy. I look forward to coming to work. I look forward to work with people that we're bringing in and spending time and figuring out their next stages of life. And it's so important when they make the decision that they know is going to be best for them, and to realize that I've helped them get there. The reason that I stay here is because I enjoy what I do every single day, and I get to work with our future residents. I get to be part of an amazing team here.
Please welcome the The winners of the Inspiration Award for Courtesy, Don Johnson, Chaplain of Covenant Care, Home, St. Charles, Illinois. Congratulations, Don. Kathy Hall, Facilities Manager Coordinator, Covenant Living at the HOLMSTAD. Congratulations, Kathy. All right, Rod Chase, Maintenance Mechanic, Covenant Living of Colorado. Leslie McGee, Sales Representative, Covenant of the Living Shores. Congratulations. Congratulations to Don, Kathy, Rod, and Leslie. Our next category is responsiveness. The Inspiration Award for Responsiveness is given to an individual who's inspired to serve and inspires others by taking timely, appropriate action with communication and follow-up support. Responsiveness.
How often in our world do you see someone doing laundry for 37 years and doing it with a renewed sense of joy and purpose every single day? I mean, she is utterly unique in our company, in our culture. She takes so much pride in her work. It's really just a joy to see. Angie is a typical unsung hero that we have in all of our campuses that just, you know, she doesn't want to draw attention to herself. She doesn't do it for recognition like this, nor has she for 37 years. She does it out of the goodness of her heart, and so it's exciting for everyone involved.
Of responding to the residents in a timely manner and being eloquent and efficient and letting them know that you are going to follow through on whatever it is they need. Just being around the elderly people and making them smile and making them feel loved and warm and support and let them know this is, you know, their retirement life, but it can be a good life. So I enjoy just being around their families and friends and hearing all their stories.
Having Brian here just gives everybody peace of mind. They know that if they text him, call him, Skype him, he will leave what he's doing unless it's an emergency to ensure that a meeting can go smooth or a setup is properly done. So he just provides that solid backbone for our community as a whole. Just watching Brian go through his day-to-day work and with the smile he has on his face, and just the attitude he goes with really sets an example and raises the bar for all of us.
Brian isn't only deserving of this award because of his ability to be where he's needed on campus, but it's also his ability to identify the needs and address them before they ever become an issue.
It means a lot to me as far as being in the IT role. Being responsive is my #1 goal. As soon as I get a phone call or someone needs assistance, it's in my top priority to be there as soon as possible and get people back up and running to do their jobly duties. So I try to do everything I can to help people here, no matter what it is, even if it's not IT related, but it's my priority to help people no matter what.
You're not going to find someone with more of a can-do attitude than Jan. So if you bring something to Jan that needs to be done, she doesn't give you a hard time about it. She just jumps right in and says, we'll do it. She gets it done. Jan is really quick to jump in, get in the trenches with her team, and roll up her sleeves and get the job done. So I don't think there's anybody in her department that's going to look at her and say, that's too much for me, because Jan will be right there with them.
Well, we try to get things done when people need them done, you know, schedule apartments, you know, bend our schedule for residents, do work with the staff members. And it's my staff that really makes me responsible because they're the ones doing all the hard work. You see the residents every day, they're like family. And my staff, I love them all. They're hard workers, they're dedicated employees. I couldn't ask for a better staff.
Whatever we ask KRISTINA to do, she immediately jumps in, even if it's out of her comfort zone. She has done all levels of care here at Great Lakes and has come from working in dining to receptionist to scheduler to RA to CNA, and whenever there's a need in any building, she jumps in and does it. KRISTINA is someone that exemplifies Covenant values, common purpose, and she shows Covenant kindness every day. So she's a role model for all of us and inspires us to serve daily.
I enjoy the people I work with. I enjoy the people I work for, being the residents. I've established some really strong relationships with a lot of the residents, and it's a wonderful environment to work in. I love helping people. I love solving problems and fixing things. So it's my job to meet their needs as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
Steve has been such a blessing for Great Lakes and the entire IT department. He motivates us all to be better at our jobs, and he encourages us in every way possible. Steve, after 1 year, has gathered the most Inspire to Serve cards at Great Lakes, and it's through his actions that we see, and it's also through his actions that we don't see that inspires us the most. The confidence that the residents have in Steve is incredible. They know very well that he'll work tirelessly to find the resolution that they're looking for, and he is the expert among all things on campus, not just in his position. He is truly an Inspire to Serve leader for all of us.
When I talk about providing this service, I'm always referencing both the residents and the staff. You know, I just love helping people, and I love being able to resolve their issues. That's my drive. That's what keeps me running every day. I love so much helping people with their technology, helping them with anything else that's going on with them. You know, even if it's just an ear, just to sit and listen to them. This doesn't feel like just work. This is a home, and it's a home for my grandparents. So I take that into consideration with everything I do every day. That I don't come in thinking, okay, now I'm at work and now I got to do work things. No, this is home, and I need to make this comfortable for everybody.
Donna is just consistently one of those people who always offers her help and assistance, whether you're a new employee or someone who's been here a long time, a new resident, or a resident that's lived here a long time. Without a doubt, Donna responds. She's always a little step ahead of people, and she'll gather the troops and say, hey, here's how we can do it, and I got this. And then she just launches her team and gets things done in an amazing way. She really exemplifies responsiveness. She exemplifies what being a Covenant Living long-term employee looks like, the best of the best.
It's the joy that it brings me to work here. The residents give me the passion. When I know that I am doing something that makes them happy. The joy that I see in the residents' faces when they stop me and say, thank you for the wonderful staff member you sent me in my apartment. She did a wonderful job. Thank you for the tech. Thank you. It's that expression that they have, that smile, that happiness that makes a big difference, knowing that we are providing that kind of life for our residents.
Our winners of the Inspiration Award for Responsiveness, Angela Johnson, laundry aide, housekeeper, Covenant Living at the Homestead. Congratulations. Brian Feliciano, Field Support Engineer, Covenant Living of Cromwell. Congratulations, Brian. Christina Hall, receptionist, Covenant Living of Great Lakes. Congratulations. Next up, Steve Cole, Field Support Engineer, Covenant Living of the Great Lakes. Hey, you're the dancer. Congrats, Steve. Donna Johansson, Assistant Director, Facilities Management, Covenant Living of Northbrook. Congratulations, Donna. Jan Bolla, the Director of Housekeeping, Covenant Living at Windsor Park, could not be with us this evening, and she was presented her award earlier this month. Congratulations, Angela, Brian, Christina, Steve, Donna, and Jan. Rounding out the 4 service standards is the image category. The Inspiration Award for Image is given to an individual who is inspired to serve and inspires others by providing a clean, professional, and welcoming environment for everyone. Image.
Peter is a great example of who we want to model ourselves after and who we want to mirror and who we want to represent the organization at large. To him, this is a ministry, and he really brings that each day into the workplace and is an inspiration for those who he leads, but he's a servant leader, and I think that's an important characteristic, and I think that's why people look up to him and want to work hard for him. And as an executive director at a campus, I think he really carries himself in a manner that really develops strong relationships and bonds for people.
I truly feel that I've been called to be here at Covenant Living of Colorado, be a part of this ministry, and really following after our mission statement. You know, that we're called to love and serve God and one another as taught by Jesus Christ. And so that's why I do everything that I do, just for that joy and satisfaction for everyone that comes into our community, those that live here and those that work here. And it's a joy to be able to do what I do every day. For me to win the Image Award, I think of it as I want this community to be a place where all feel welcome, but also in addition to that, you know, reflecting the image of God in everything that I do and the leadership that I bring to this campus. I've told everyone I don't feel like it's a job. I love being able to come here and do what I do every day, and that gives me great joy and satisfaction to be a part of this great ministry.
His demeanor, how he interacts with the residents is the same every day, Monday through Friday. So that's that approach, it's that steady calmness that he provides, and it's the my pleasure attitude that he really brings to the table. 21 years of his go-to soup, as all of our residents know, is 5,460 days of making soup twice a day, and that's 28 gallons of soup a day. So we figure over 152,000 gallons of soup Gene's made for our residents, and it's the pride and joy that he takes each and every day to make that happen. So we're certainly grateful for Gene and being on our campus.
The way I feel when you do good service, they feel the same way. And anytime you feel good, that add one more day in your life. Sometimes more. That's why I try to stay that way to help others feel good and make more days in life. They always ask, who's cooking today? When they say it's Gene, they're so happy to eat that food. Because when I make food for them, I take time and I make sure it's tasty. First thing I do, when I make it, I taste it to see if it tastes good for them, and when they eat it, they're so happy to eat my food. I am a son of God. More I can serve, more I feel good. Because when I serve someone, I know someone also ready to serve me. And Jesus, first thing he do, he serve others. That's why he's the biggest man in the world.
Please welcome the winners of the Inspiration Award for Image, Peter Milburn, Executive Director, Covenant Living of Colorado. Congrats, Peter. Please welcome Jean LEGAROY, cook, Covenant Living of Florida. Congratulations, Jean. Give it up one more time for Peter and Jean. The final award category tonight is named for our common purpose. The Inspiration Award for Common Purpose is given to an individual who embodies our common purpose of creating joy and peace of mind for residents, for employees and their families by providing a better way of life. These individuals inspire by being an example for others in all 4 service standards. Common purpose.
Dan is one of the kindest people I can imagine. He serves with excellence, so the task side of what he does with excellence. The people side of what he does is just fraught with kindness. We talk a lot about our residents as being who we serve. Dan serves just as many staff as he serves residents. And so he's always quick to respond to people. He's courteous when he gets there. And really gets things taken care of quickly.
Dan lives out our common purpose through his best days and even through his worst. He inspires everybody, and that's including all those who report to him. He even makes me a better leader and encourages each and every one of us to be better.
You know, I just try to live every day the best that I can and help everybody the best that I can with whatever is coming, up or whatever they're dealing with, and just try to relate down with the people with any technical issues they have, or outside of that, just trying to develop friendships with staff and with residents here as well. My parents instilled into me just to kind of treat others how you want to be treated, and I just try to live that way, and it goes well with the Inspired to Serve standards. Just again, treat others as you want to be treated, and try to create a better life and better opportunities for everybody.
Donna really demonstrates that common purpose of creating joy and peace of mind, and her staff feel that. She spends a lot of time with them, training and providing the tools that they need, and she really goes up and beyond and really wants to provide just great customer service, and we see that each and every day with anything she does.
It's very important to me to be able to serve well and to do the best I can. And I want people to feel that I consider them important and worthwhile. I believe that every person is valuable and important and has something both to offer and may have needs that can be met. And so for me, it's seeing people as a part of who God has created them to be. And I believe it's my opportunity and my joy to be able to serve in whatever capacity God puts before me.
Frank is a true asset to the community, and I think he lights up the dining room with the residents. The residents are very happy when they know Frank is back in the kitchen and working. In addition to his culinary expertise here and providing that joy and peace of mind, there's so many staff in the kitchen that really look up to Frank and see him as a role model, and they see him as following in his footsteps to be better in everything that they do across all of the dining services here.
I go to the dining room every day, meet the resident, family members, say how's the food, how's everything going, how's the soup, salad bar, Sunday brunch. That's what I'm here for. I love the people in the dining room, residents, staff, Covenant Village. They take care of me, and I take care of them.
Bob has this amazing ability to build relationships with anybody he encounters, not only just the residents, but the staff, people he comes in contact with, visitors and families. He's got an amazing ability to get people to trust him on a personal level. And he does so many amazing projects around here beyond philanthropy. He has just taken so many steps to improve our campus, to improve the way of life for our residents and people who work here.
You know, it comes down to who I am, what my faith is all about, who I serve. It's not just the residents or family, it's my family too. And it's also our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's great to know that I'm living out my faith at a place where we can be free to do that. It's all about bringing joy and peace of mind to our residents and their family. And as a fundraiser, as a person who asks people for money all the time, there's nothing better than to know that we're serving and we're serving them with our common purpose. It just brings a lot of trust in the relationship. It's pretty awesome.
I've been working with Rhonda for a little bit, over 3.5 years when I was first involved with Covenant Care at Home. And she has impressed me from the get-go. She has challenged me. She's made me a better leader. And so I see that in the people that she leads, in her peers, and the people throughout the organization. She really has had an impact. She's a woman of strong faith, and you can see that faith come into the workplace, and how she leads people and how she cares for people, how she wants to provide for people. And it's not just her staff, it's not just patients that we serve, it's people in the community.
Common purpose is actually very dear to my heart. It means that I'm making a difference in people's lives on an everyday basis. I'm in that unique position where not only can I affect people on the campus, but I can also affect people in the community. To be able to provide them with the services that we provide to the very best of our ability it's huge. It's the way that we can impact them for our faith, for their living, for everything that happens with them.
He is deserving of the common purpose because he creates joy and peace of mind. If people know that they have an appointment that they need to get to, they know that Tim will be reliable. He also does a lot of great things. Of course, the customer service of after they have gone shopping and he has a load of groceries, he will bring those in and make sure the residents get off and onto the bus safely. And he just really wants to look out for our residents.
I just enjoy working with the residents. I enjoy driving, and I really have a nice job because I get to go out with the residents and do whatever they're doing in the bus. And we all have a good time together. It's just like one big family. What inspires me to serve is just that how appreciative the residents are for doing any little thing. They don't, any little thing, and they're just very grateful, and that just inspires me to do more. And just if I can make their life a little bit happier and their retirement life a little happier, then it makes me happy that I can assist them in any way.
Please welcome the 6 Inspiration Award winners in the Common Purpose category. Dan Evans, Field Support Engineer and Regional Lead, Covenant Living at Windsor Park. Congratulations, Dan. Up next, Donna Albinson, Administrative Assistant, Covenant Living of Golden Valley. Bowen, Director of Philanthropy, Covenant Living at the Shores. Congratulations, Bob. Rhonda Malmberg, Administrator, Covenant Care at Home, Turlock, California. Congratulations, Rhonda. Tim Conrad, driver, Covenant Living of Golden Valley. Congrats. And Frank JACHETTA, sous chef for Covenant Living of Colorado, wasn't able to be with us this evening, but he was presented with his award earlier this month. Please give it up one more time for Dan, Donna, Bob, Frank, Rhonda, and Tim.
I guess it only works for Adam. I had to try. Well, we added something new this year to our Inspiration Award, as if everything else wasn't enough. So in addition to the blue name badge, which replaces the white badge for our Inspiration Award winners, and the glass award that you saw each of them carry away, each of the Inspiration Award winners recognized tonight and those recognized in 2017 and 19 will receive 5,000 Covenant rewards. And you will see those 5,000 points in your account tomorrow. And I give you permission to check your device. So that we're really, really excited. Now we have 4 of our Inspiration Award winners with us tonight from 2017 and 2018. And that's Dan Brandt, Renee Sanchez, Margot Buell, and John Haugen. And I would love it if the 4 of you would join me up here, just in front of the stage, if you would not mind coming up. Your favorite thing, Renee. Do it. Yes. And then I would love it if I would like to invite all of the 2020 award winners to join me here on the stage. So as they all pile up here, loving to be on stage. Yeah, might have to either get close or squish. You might have to touch, even though that, oh, this is awesome. Look at this group. Wow. So I want to thank Dan and Margot and Renee and John for helping with the celebration tonight. And all 4 of you will see your 5,000 Covenant reward points in your account tomorrow as well. Go ahead and have a seat. Yeah, it's awesome. We're excited. For all of you, it's just been an incredible joy and an incredible honor to celebrate this really special evening and to celebrate the work that you do every day, day in and day out, and the commitment that you show to the residents and the staff for all 4 of our service standards and the common purpose. You now wear a blue badge, and that means a lot. It's a signal to families and to your coworkers, your existing coworkers, new coworkers that join you in the future, and the residents, that you have earned this special recognition for being inspired to serve and showing others what that means as well. So you inspire me. It is just such a joy. And you know what? I know you inspire all of us. So please join me in recognizing all of our 2020 Inspiration Award winners.
You guys are pretty good. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight for the Inspiration Awards. It's been an awesome evening, and thank you all for being a very important part of this celebration of what it means to be inspired to serve. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.